And my soul shall be joyful in the Lord. It shall rejoice in its salvation.
Yeah, and that's what we're looking for. We're looking for the day that we can rejoice when the Lord saves us, man. We're all looking for that, you know? Go ahead.
All my bones shall say, Lord, who is like unto thee, which deliverest the poor from him that is too strong for him?
Yeah.
Yea, that's them demons.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, the demons and also the mother nations that are over us, the so-called white men. Because like the brother said, they also work through people. But also, they work on you. You know what I'm saying? Them demons work on you. Sometimes you be sitting in your room. Hey, man, there's a lazy demon too, man. There's a lazy demon, man. I know, man. I know. Because you get home, you got the Bible open, you read, and next thing you know, you ain't doing a damn thing. You just clicking on the internet.
NFL.com.
Yeah.
Shit you don't even care about.
Yeah, shit you don't, you know. But those are spirits doing that, man.
And only a nigga wouldn't admit that these demons are stronger than him.
Yeah.
A lot of Jake think that they stronger than the demon, man. That's not true at all, man.
It's true. It's true. Go ahead.
That's why you need to, like the brother's going in too fast, you know.
Yeah, and we going. Well, it's funny you said that. Yeah, I'm glad you said that because keep reading. Because I'm gonna give you one of the first reasons of why you want to fast. Okay. Go ahead.
Right. The poor and the needy, deliver the poor from him.
Start from the top.
All my bones shall say, Lord, who is like unto thee, which deliverest the poor from him that is too strong for him, yea, the poor and the needy from him that spoileth him.
Yeah, because that's talking about Esau too. Because you know the scriptures talk about, you know, you gonna spoil who spoiled you. Well, who spoiled us? The so-called white man. Go ahead. Right.
False witnesses did rise up. They laid to my charge things that I knew not.
Yeah, things you know not. Like, what's a prime example? This nigga, Batak. This nigga, well, I'm sorry, Eddie Kane. Eddie Kane and CeeLo Black. Eddie Kane, you came with some shit. I'm like, what? And D'Ariel was like, no, that's not what happened. You know what I'm saying?
It's clearly not what happened.
So he being a false witness, man. And the difference is between a guy like that and somebody like me is I always have witnesses, man. I always got a witness, man. Especially when it comes to a serious matter about doctrine or whatever, or counsel or whatever. And then you got this guy, CeeLo Black. I don't even know. I mean, he hit me up like, this guy's insane, man. Because you are insane, man. That's why I keep calling you CeeLo Black, man, because you're crazy. You know? Go ahead, brother.
Right. They rewarded me evil for good to the spoiling of my soul.
Yeah, they rewarded us evil for good. We doing good. Right? You know what I'm saying? We counseling. We going through the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? We upholding orders. That's all we ever did. We ain't do nothing outside of that. We ain't come up with no crazy accusation against you. And if we did, you were in our face to address it.
We went through the council, got the information.
Yeah, and that was it. But you want to be an asshole about it and try to spoil them, exchange evil for good. Somebody do good to you, man. The only reason I said anything about you, CeeLo Black, is because now you and this asshole on the videos talking about double honors to the elders and this, that, and the third. You don't respect the elders, man. Because the whole reason I said anything I said about you, and the whole reason I told the elder that you out of there, is because you straight up defied the order, man. Immediately. You didn't wait a day or two, a week, and let me, you know what I'm saying, fast.
Mm-hmm. Let me think about this.
Let me think about this. Let me pray.
Right.
No, what you did was, you did what a nigga woman would do. You got your feelings hurt, okay? And then you went into nigga woman mode.
Ain't stopped since.
And ain't stopped since, man. That's all. Ain't nobody came up with nothing against you other than that, man. And if you say otherwise, you a liar, man. Now, what them guys in South Carolina had to say about y'all, that's what they got to say, man. I don't know you niggas, man. I know that y'all say you gonna punch the dude in the face. I know you disobeyed the order. I know that much. I know when you had an opportunity to say everything that you needed to say about what this guy was doing, it was presented to you by both ourselves here and to the elders. And then the nigga told me on the phone, you remember this, he told me, I said, well, did you tell this to the elders? Like what he was saying on the phone? Did you tell this to the elders? Nah, I don't, I just listened. It's like, well, that was the point for you to lay your cause out. That was the point.
Of counsel.
That's the point of counsel. When you read in the law, when you bring a man to counsel before the elders, that man has a right to defend himself, man. When you look at what King Solomon's first judgment act, King Solomon's first judgment act, you had two women, okay? You had both of these women had babies. One of their babies died, and the one whose baby died, she stole the baby from the other ones who lived. So the one whose baby got stole accused her. So they brought him before Solomon, and Solomon didn't just go out to, you know what I'm saying, to having a judgment. He let them plead their cause, man. You gotta if you claiming that you got a righteous cause, you get a right to plead it, man. And if you right, then the Most High justify you, man, and the Most High vindicates you. Okay, go ahead. Right. But we're gonna keep reading and show you through this reason of fasting why you couldn't do that. Okay, go ahead.
Right. But as for me, when they were sick, my clothing was sackcloth.
But as for me, when the nation of Israel was going off, that vexes us, man. We mourn, you know what I'm saying? Sinful nation. That's how we are. We're like Daniel. We're like Ezra. We're like Jeremiah. We're like Isaiah. We're like all the prophets and the men of the Lord that came before us, man. We don't like to see Jake go off, man. We know that that's the Lord putting the spirit on him to go off, but that don't mean you're supposed to like it. It's supposed to vex you, man. Go ahead.
Yep. My clothing was sackcloth. I humbled my soul with fasting.
So one of the first reasons of why you will fast is to humble yourself, man. When you start smelling yourself, when you start thinking you're all high and mighty, when you start thinking you better than the next brother, then you may need to fast, man. And you may not know it from yourself, but a brother may come to you, you know, and give you a scenario in which, hey, brother, you did this, that, and the third, man. You know, and that may trigger something the way you need to fast to humble yourself, man. To humble yourself. Okay, so go ahead, brother. You got a precept.
Proverbs 16:18. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall.
Yep.
Better it is to be of a humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud.
Yeah, so that's clear. I couldn't even say it no better. That's clear. You're supposed to, and fasting can help you do that. The reason why fasting can help you do that, in fact, brother, look that word up in the Hebrew, and it should be Taza 1. Okay. Psalms 35 and 13. It's the word fasting, but you can just look up fasting, whatever. Same word. Go ahead, read it, brother.
Strong's H, 6685. Psalm.
But
Psalm.
you would say that, you would say...
In the ancient Hebrew, you say tazawam.
Yeah. And it says, to a fasting. Let's see if I can go to the root word.
Yeah.
Tazawam. It says to abstain from food, fast.
To abstain from food, that's clear.
It says the primary idea lies in mouth being shut.
Mouth being shut.
Oof. Don't it say that in, what's that, Titus, whose mouths must be stopped?
And Lamentations.
Yep.
Talks about
Yep.
that.
Cleave the tongue to the roof.
That's it.
That's it. So that's clear. Hey, sometimes abstaining from food may mean stop going into all these different philosophies, because you got a lot of guys out there need to fast off of that, man. You got guys believing in the grays. I'm dead serious, man. You know? That's one of the wiles of the devil, man. That's a trick, man. No grays, man. All right, go ahead, brother.
Right. I humbled my soul with fasting, and my prayer returned into mine own bosom.
Also, too, my prayer returned into my own. What does it mean? He praying in, in a meditate, like he praying in himself, Prayer and fasting, going into your own prayer, like your own prayer closet, so to speak. You hear the church folks talk about that. They get that from Matthew chapter 6. All right, now let's jump from there. That's it. Now let's jump from there to Psalm chapter 69 and start at verse 1. So we see one of the reasons why you would fast is to humble yourself, right? If you in a situation, where you're being proud or basically you're being a jerk or whatever. Being an asshole to the brothers, you know what I'm saying? Or you ain't putting enough time into studying because you think, you done studied enough, you got it, you just get out there and wing it. Nah. And now the elders did that video, a message from GMS, saying, talking about how the elders ain't gonna tolerate no winging it, man. Now, what happens is the reason why people wing it is because they get into a place where they stop studying the milky topics or even the meaty topics. You may have seen a video, where the elders or somebody, one of the brothers went into a meaty topic and you watched it one time, you took notes 7 months ago, and you never revisited it. You know what I'm saying? Nah, this is the scriptures are living water, man. You got to keep coming back to the stream. You got to keep coming back to the water, man. You got to keep doing the things that that built you up to where you are right now. A fighter doesn't, train to fight. He learns to throw a punch, he learns to throw a kick. He may learn a takedown or two. He may learn some submissions or whatever. He goes out and he wins his first amateur fight and he stops training. Nah, you got to keep training. And then when you go in and you train, you're not training doing different shit. You're doing the same thing over and over again, man.
Yeah, you train, you know that.
Over and over and over again. All right? Go ahead, brother.
Right. Verse 6, Psalm 69 and 1.
Precepts.
Save me, O God, for the waters are coming to my soul.
Look, that's here we go. There's another psalm. And the reason I went to these psalms is because they deal with fasting, of course, but also, too, they also deal with a sentiment of where we're supposed to be in our mindset in this society and in the environment that we're in, Go ahead, brother.
Save me, O God, for the waters are coming to my soul. I sink deep in mire,